Do you even know what you're selling? Would you be able to tell me in one sentence? Now, a better question is, would your client or your audience be able to say what exactly is it that you're selling in one sentence? Because, see, the problem is we buy ideas. We don't buy things. We buy ideas. And we buy ideas that are simple to understand, the ones that we personally understand fully. If you don't really understand what the person is selling, you will never buy. You will just be confused, being like, they're selling me something. What it is, I don't exactly know. And why would I buy something that I don't know what I'm buying, right? Like, it seems like common sense, but we often don't think about it. We often don't think that the audience has to know what it is it exactly that we're selling. And it is very common for us creators or anyone who sells anything online to forget the fact that audience might not even understand what we're selling, and we just keep pushing the same exact message over and over, and it's literally just like, as we say, throwing piece against a wall, and nothing will happen simply because the idea that we're selling is too complex to understand. And the best way to fix this is to think of your audience as a 10-year-old, because our brains develop very well, but the weird thing is that we still are kids deep inside, especially when we sit online. Our kind of passive brain network is working, and that is the one that is the childish part of the brain. And it simply is to understand that the ideas that you position and the words that you use, often, if they're too complex, we will find it hard to understand. We, meaning the audience, the people that are watching your videos or your content or reading your proposal. If we don't understand specifically and can recite in one sentence what is it that you're selling, it is 19 to 95% at least that we're not going to buy, because I don't know what my money going to, and I like to know what my money going to, and I'm pretty sure that is the exact same way to every person, because money is just such a powerful thing that if we lose it, we will hate ourselves for it, and we do not want to hate ourselves for losing the money. And if we're doing honest work, we want to make sure that people understand what is it exactly that they're getting. So it is very, very simple today. You need to simply make sure that a 10-year-old can understand what is it that you're selling. Very simple. One sentence. What do you sell? And it's not that I understand what I'm selling. Yes, you do, because you're the coach. We need to make sure that the person that has no idea what you're doing, how you're doing it, and what you've been through, they need to understand very clear what is it exactly that you're selling. And I cannot stress this enough, that it needs to be simple. It needs to be understood by a child. Literally, you can test with your kid. You can give them the videos and be like, what do you think am I selling? That is probably the best way for you to test your content. If your child is not able to understand what you're selling, not a single person will be kind of retained by your information. And the only reason why they might understand what you're selling, even though your child isn't, is because they really, really want that solution. And if they really, really want that solution, you're in a very good place in the market. And maybe this won't be as useful to you, but still, even if you do implement it, you will just have more clients. Like, this is all I'm selling here. I'm selling trust, I'm selling authority, and I'm selling clients and strategies on how to receiving these three things. I'm not doing anything more, and it's very simple, and it just needs to be simple because we're simple creatures. We understand simple ideas. And again, I cannot stress this enough that complex ideas won't be bought. Simple ideas will be bought, and you need to think of your audience as kids because that is the brain network that is enabled during our activities online. It is very basic neural network that is enabled, and we need to use simple language, simple phrases, simple ideas, and you will be surprised how much of a difference that makes. So, identify that one sentence, make sure your clients know that, make sure your audience knows that, and that is all you need to do. Thank you.